God wanna give you peace, but you want that Prozac. You take me at my word, then he can return that. Back to the devil, cause he the one that hate you. Either you wanna be free or you don't choose. Jesus Christ can make you do like the whole you. It's really simple like 1 + 1 is 2.
So hello guys, hello again. So you can like, you can share. So hello guys. Yeah, so hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Collins Kirwa. I'm representing Blessed Major Brands, and so the last video we did was about the price and the amount of capital that you need to start a t-shirt printing business, but we focused majorly on printing through the vinyl system, which is very common and very profitable in Kenya. So then I said I'll be answering questions that I find on my comment section. So there's this question I found someone asking, are there other ways apart from the one of vinyl? So someone asked, is there any other way that I can use or I can print my t-shirts and they can be durable and they can be profitable? Yes, they are. So there are several ways. So that's what I wanted to speak about today. There are several ways in which you can venture into the t-shirt printing business. First of all, before you do anything, I usually say it's good to do some research and find out how other people did before and how they've done and how their business is doing, and you can learn from their mistakes. So it's not a must that you are the one to do the try and error, but you can learn from a mistake to save yourself from a lot of time wastage. We'll go into the several methods you can do the t-shirt printing. So there are a variety of these printing methods, as in different companies prefer different methods. The best that suits you according to maybe your company, number of people and all that. We'll go into that deeply. First of all, I wanted to start with the easiest and the most common, and it is also a good one. So the first one is heat. It's called heat press printing. So heat press printing is one of the most common in Kenya or maybe in Africa or that. It requires vinyls or transfer heat papers. So it is a technique that requires heat. So heat is applied to certain special transfer heat papers, in which it is applied to t-shirts or to garments, and by applying the heat, it makes these special papers to attach permanently to the t-shirts. So that one requires transfer paper to make the designs. So these designs are transferred to the t-shirts and they are applied via pressure. So in most cases, vinyl to make, like the last video I did, I also use the vinyl system, which is very common and which is it's a profitable business. Yeah, so it has adhesive stuff which sticks on the t-shirt. So in this heat press, the most common in Kenya is vinyl printing. That involves a machine that is a vinyl. The machine that is behind me is called a cutter plotter, which does the cutting. It cuts the design on the vinyl. Then after you cut the design on the vinyl, you go apply it on the heat press on your t-shirt and you're done. And the t-shirt is well and it's permanent. So you can check the other videos and you can learn on how the vinyl works. In a few bits, I can say the advantages of using a heat press or a vinyl system. It is durable, it's very durable, it lasts for long. The other advantage, it is not dirty work, like it doesn't involve inks. So definitely you won't find yourself making your room or your office dirty. So it's very clean. It uses vinyls. So no, you don't have to worry about inks and patches and what are these called? Ink, whatever, stains. You don't have to worry about stains. So it's that simple. So those are the advantages. Some disadvantages maybe when it comes to a lot of work, it's very tiresome because you'll have to sit there and have to remove the vinyl properly and carefully. So it takes a lot of time, it requires time, and even if you make a mistake, it's very costly. It can cost you a lot in terms of vinyl. It cannot print a specific colored, like colors that blend. It cannot print colors that are vibrant and all that. So it requires to use specific vinyl, specific color for a specific print. So if you want to print a red, you have to use a red vinyl. So you might lack some colors in between. There are some shades of colors that you won't get in the vinyl system. Yeah, so that's the vinyl system. The second one is going to be the direct to fill, the DTF printing. So the DTF printing is it's not been, let's say it's not been in Nairobi or in Kenya for that long, but it's something that is picking up very quickly and it's very efficient. So direct to film, it is a process that is under heat transfer, but the direct to film requires that there's a specific machine known as the DTF machine, which transfers the artwork or draws the art on a piece of film or a specific film or a special film. So once it does that, it draws the print, or then the transfer film is applied by thermal adhesive powder, which sticks. So this thermal adhesive powder is the one that sticks on the garments and the t-shirts. So it has to be applied after the print has been done on the transfer film. After doing that, after doing the print, you get the paper, you go on a heat press, apply it, and it attaches to the t-shirts. The major advantage is that this one you can design a colored, you can print a very colorful artwork on a t-shirt without worrying. So remember, the vinyl you'll have to cut several pieces, but this one is just you do the print like the way you just print on a paper, then you print exactly how the image is. Then after printing that, you apply the thermal adhesive powder, which then you go, after you do that, then you go attach it to your t-shirt, apply the heat press, and you're good to go. So it provides very colorful artwork, and it's a good one. You cannot compare it to a vinyl system because this guy can do a lot of colors and all that. Yeah, so that's one major advantage of it. I'll also give the price of a DTF machine around Kenya or around Nairobi. I'll put the prices down there. If you want to know more, you can always ask, and I can always try to do some research for you and maybe solve some questions or whatever you need if you don't have the time to do so. Yeah, so that is the DTF. So it requires also some professionalism. You have to learn how to use this machine so that you can do a good job about it. The other one is we have the DTG, or the direct to garment printing, which involves or uses a machine that is like an inkjet machine that applies ink, special ink, to the t-shirt directly. So this one does not require the transfer film, does not require the vinyl. You just have to have a machine. You place your t-shirt perfectly. Then after placing your t-shirt perfectly, you just press on print, and you just print the design the way it is. So this one is less of work. So when you have the machine, just prepare the design and print it directly to the t-shirt. So it is also a good method. So it doesn't require a lot of work. It does a good job because it can provide vibrancy, it can provide a lot of colors. So it is good and it saves a lot of time and it's profitable. I'll also put the prices of the DTG machines. So if you have the money and you can afford this machine, it can save you a lot of time and it can do a very, very good deal and a very good design, and it lasts for long. So it's something that has been proven that it does well, and it can print on any item, like mostly garments. So that is t-shirts, hoodies, but it has limitations on things like caps, has limitation on things like kofia, huwezi print kofia now. So it has some limitations, but for t-shirts and hoodies, it is perfect. So you just transfer the design from the computer to the printer, but you have to pre-treat the t-shirt or the material. So there's a whole tutorial for that, how to use the machine and all that, but I was just giving the brief about these methods. That is the DTG. It has great resolution and has a good degree of accuracy. The other one is the screen printing. It is one of the common, and I believe this one has been in Kenya for a while. It has helped a lot of people in this idea, and it has done a lot of jobs, and it does a very good job, and its work lasts for almost the lifetime of a t-shirt. It has been around for years. It involves cutting a design into a screen. That is, you cut a design into a screen. After you cut the design, so the t-shirt is laid on the screen printing machine. Then the screen, the screen is placed over the t-shirt, and then you apply paint over it. That is, after you cut out the design, you just apply paint over it. So the screen is porous. So when you apply the paint passes through. That is, it produces the image that you cut out. Get it? So it will produce the actual image that you cut out on the design and on the screen. That is screen printing. Main advantages of using the screen printing. It is the best one for large quantities. That is, if you have an order for companies, for teams and all that, it is the best because the same design, you can do that on several t-shirts as quick as possible. You just apply, and it just does a great job. You cannot compare it to the vinyl, because the vinyl you'll have to do you'll have to remove each and every vinyl for each and every t-shirt. So that's the difference. This one is quick. If you have the same design, it's very simple, it's very easy. So it's very cost effective if you have large numbers, but also it's disadvantaged if you have a small number or if you have one t-shirt. So that can be very, very annoying or very costly. Yeah. So it produces a good touch or a softer feel on the t-shirt than comparing it to the transfer paper. So it has a soft feel, and it also, I think, research says it lasts longer than the vinyl, but also the vinyl lasts long enough for the period of the t-shirt. So its design lasts longer. So screen printing is a good one, 100%. Also vinyl is a good one, 100%. But if you take a little bit of comparison, obviously screen printing will win the game. But remember, large quantities the better. So it also produces good and vibrant colors. On the downside or the disadvantage, maybe sometimes it can get a little messy, a lot of paint and all that. So you can get dirty sometimes. That one might be one of the disadvantage. It can be expensive sometimes to set up or to start. For example, the same of small orders. It uses chemicals and a lot of equipment than other methods. So you can a lot of stuff and other inks and all this. So it might, if you're lazy, it might, so it depends on your mood. So also that I'll put the prices of the screen printing. It might help you and all that. So yeah, that's the screen printing. So there's the other one that is called the sublimation or the dye sublimation. So sublimation is part of the heat press. So it is ideal for printing t-shirts with a huge design kubwa that spread across so those that spread across the front and the back, all that. So it is so dye sublimation is a bit more expensive compared to others, but it produces high resolution. It requires a special dye that dries, then solidifies. That is, it solidifies, and when it comes into contact with something like polyester, yeah, so that's it. I think that is it. So I'll make a table just to do the comparison of all this. Let's say we'll start by comparing something like durability. So for durability, I think screen printing wins. For comfort and feel, we have the direct to garment. That one does it. For big orders, for large orders, or for the ones that can save you a lot of time, you can say that is screen printing, which is easy to start. I can say for vinyl system, it's a bit cheaper. For the vinyl, it's better to start if you want to start a business slow and up. So vinyl is good. Here we have color blending. Color blending, we have the direct to garment, which is better, and we also have the direct to film, which is also good. For color blending, that is the colors that blend. For holding details, also direct to garment is the best. For vibrancy, we have the screen printing. So I think that is, if I've forgotten anything, I think I'll add it somewhere. I'll add it anywhere, but those are the major things I know, and the major that can help you decide on which you want to venture in. But all of them are good, and depends on how hardworking you are and how much you want to push your business. So you can take your research, you can look, and you have the capital to start. It's good and well. You can choose the one that you want, and if you have any question, you can always ask. You can do your own research, but this was just a starter to help you a bit on what you require and what you need to know. So yeah, I believe that is all for today. You can like, you can subscribe, you can share. You can reach out via our social media platforms at Blessed Major Brands, and we'd like to interact with you. So we'll create more of this. So have a blessed time, enjoy, and God bless you as you venture, and God bless you as you do your business. See you another time. Cheers.
But Jesus, he died on the third, came back, so we can have the opportunity to repent. God wanna give you peace, but you want that Prozac. You take me at my word, that he can return that. Back to the devil, cause he the one that hate you. Either you wanna be free or you don't choose. Jesus Christ can make you do like the whole you. It's really simple, like 1 + 1 is 2.